Hello, friends. It's Miss Kristina over at the Corona Public Library, bringing another preschool story time. And today we're going to be reading all about school. Are you ready? Me too. Okay, time for a story. And now we're going to read The Rabbit Who Longed for Home by Lilian, Edvall. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit who was terribly afraid of going to daycare. More than anything, the rabbit wanted to stay home, sleep all morning, and play all afternoon. I've had days like that too. Have you? Have you ever wanted a day where you just sleep and play? Those are good days, huh? But as it happened, the rabbit's mommy and daddy both went off to work every day, so he had to go to daycare. One day, the rabbit came up with a sneaky plan. If he hid under the bed, no one would see him. Oh well, off to daycare they went. Guess it didn't work, did it? No. Mommies and daddies are smart like that. The rabbit was the shyest of all the rabbits of daycare. He never wanted his mommy or his daddy to leave. He held onto their paws very, very tightly. When they left, he did not let go. He really doesn't like daycare, does he? The rabbit cried and looked at the door long after Mommy and Daddy had disappeared. And he went over to the window to see if they might already be coming back to pick him up. Have you had days like that? Where you're just waiting to leave? The rabbit was a bit scared of the rabbit teachers. They looked so stern, and they made sure that all the rabbit kids ate their carrots. Do you eat your carrots? I do. I eat mine with ranch dressing. What about you? How do you like to eat your carrots? That sounds good. He was also a little afraid of the other kids. I've had days like that too. But once in a while, the rabbit would forget that he was longing for a home.
Yay!
Then the rabbit teachers thought he was doing very well. Mommy and Daddy were also happy. Everyone hoped that now the rabbit would have fun at daycare, just like all the other kids. What do you think? Do you think he's going to be happy now? Let's find out. But the next day, it was the same old story. The rabbit cried in the morning. Later, he spent the day waiting for his mommy and his daddy. I wonder why he wasn't having fun after he's already had fun. What do you think? Do you think it'll get better? Time passed for the rabbit, who more than anything wanted to sleep all morning and play all afternoon. Until one day, a completely ordinary day, in the middle of the week, a new rabbit teacher came to daycare. She had unusually long ears. The rabbit thought she was the prettiest rabbit he had ever seen, besides his mommy. She was also very nice. Every morning, he got to sit on her lap for a long time. That is nice, isn't it? One day, when he had sat there for a while, he noticed that his feet were beginning to itch. He felt like jumping down and playing. Another day, there was already a rabbit sitting on her lap. Now he got to sit next to her and help her make the unhappy rabbit feel better. He patted the kid's little paw and said, "Mommy is coming soon." "Aw, that's so nice, huh?" Yeah. A third day, the rabbit laughed loudest of all when one of the teachers read a silly story at circle time. Have you ever been the one to laugh the loudest? I don't know if I've done that. But the funniest thing happened a few weeks later. It was the afternoon that Mommy and Daddy told him the big news. Soon, the rabbit was going to have a little brother or a little sister. Either Mommy or Daddy was going to be at home. He would no longer have to go to daycare. Oh, do you think he's going to be happy about that? Let's find out. Then suddenly, the rabbit didn't know if he was sad or if he was glad. Sounds like he started to like his daycare, huh? The end. Okay, it's time for a song, and we're going to do If You're Happy and You Know It. So get your clappers out and your stompers ready. And here we go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Stomp. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hooray! Okay, time for another story. And now we have My Teacher is a Monster by Peter Brown. Bobby had a big problem at school. Her name was Miss Kirby. Robert! Uh-oh. I think he got in trouble. Do you think he got in trouble? What do you think he did? I think it was the paper airplane. What do you think's going to happen? I'm a little nervous. Move it or lose it, Miss Kirby stomped. Settle down, Miss Kirby roared. No recess for children who throw paper airplanes in class. Miss Kirby was a monster. Uh-oh, he didn't get to do recess. Bobby spent his free time in the park, trying to forget his teacher problems. But one Saturday morning, on the way to his favorite spot, Bobby found a terrible surprise. Oh dear, what do you think it could be? Oh, let's find out. Uh-oh. It's Miss Kirby. Oh, what do you think he's going to do? What should he do? Bobby wanted to run. He wanted to hide. But he knew that would only make things worse. I think Bobby's right. She doesn't look very nice, does she? He raises his hand. Robert, you don't need to raise your hand out here. What were you going to say? I was going to say, hello, Miss Kirby. Hello, Robert. I like your enormous hat, Miss Kirby. Thank you, Robert. Miss Kirby, it's really strange to see you outside of school. I agree. Ooh, that's kind of awkward, huh? There was an awkward silence, and then a gust of wind changed everything. "That's my favorite hat. My dear old granny gave it to me. Don't let it get away." "Got it!" Look, he caught her granny's hat. Oh, looks like he saves the day. "Oh, Bobby, you are my hero. That was very good of you, Robert." "You're welcome, Miss Kirby." Those ducks sure do like you." "They know I enjoy quacking with them." "Quacking with them? Sounds like she's quacking with the ducks. Do you quack with ducks? Let me hear your best quack." "Quack, quack, 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 quack." Those are some good quacks. "Quack, quack. Quack, quack." And now they're quacking together. It's fun to quack together, isn't it? "This is lovely." And then Miss Kirby had an idea. Oh, looks like she's given him a piece of paper. He's folding it. He made a paper airplane. Oh. Bobby tossed his paper airplane into the sky. And it flew, and it flew, and it flew. Wow, that's some paper airplane, huh? Have you ever made a paper airplane? They're a lot of fun, aren't they? I think that was the single greatest paper airplane flight in history. I think you're right. Look! She looks different. She doesn't look like a monster anymore. Oh, wow. By lunchtime, Bobby and Miss Kirby were happy they had bumped into each other. But they were ready to say goodbye. "See you Monday, Bobby." "Bye, Miss Kirby." Oh, how exciting. "Coming through." Back at school, Miss Kirby still stomped. And then the bear said, "Roar!" Miss Kirby still roared. "Great job, Bobby." But Miss Kirby, was she still a monster? What do you think? She doesn't look like a monster, does she? Robert! The end. Okay, it's time for a song. And this time we're going to do a classic. We're going to do Baa Baa Black Sheep. All right, so get ready. And here we go. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Awesome! Good job, you guys! Okay, and now it's craft time. Today, we're going to be doing a bookworm bookmark created by Silly Fish Learning. If you want to see all of the other awesome things they have to offer, here's their website. Now, the supplies we're going to need are paper, glue or tape, and a pencil. Optional supplies include colored pencils and crayons for coloring, googly eyes, and something to trace out our circles. Now the first step is to draw or trace our circles. How many circles you want and how large the circles are is completely up to you. I chose to do 5 small circles. Step 2. Here is the perfect time to color, design, add patterns and details to our bookworm's circles. It is much easier to do it before we cut than to do it after. Now for step 3, here is where we're going to cut out our circles. And once we have those done, we can glue or tape our circles together to create the body and the face. And here we can be as creative as we want to be. We can have it very straight, or we can have a very wiggly bookworm. Now we can add in any extra decorations. We can add in or draw some buttons. If you didn't have googly eyes, we can draw in the eyes and facial features. We can even make a little scarf for a bookworm. And that's it for today. But don't forget, we have a bunch of other virtual story times just waiting for you on our YouTube channel, or go to cityofcorona.com/library for additional e-media. You can also participate in Click, Park, and Pick Up, which is my favorite, or make an appointment to browse the bookshelves yourself. See you next time!